Have you ever had an idea or a goal or a dream that by the time you tried to fulfill it, it just didn't work out the way that you expected it to? Well, I felt myself headed in that direction, and I wanted to do a video about it to help you guys from avoiding what I was about to do. So this video was inspired by a preaching that I heard a couple weeks ago with Terry Roberts, and he was talking about when God speaks something to your heart, or a vision, or a dream, whatever it is, he speaks it to you and he puts it in there. And you know you're supposed to do it, but you don't do it and you drag your feet. And the only reason that God even speaks something to you is because he knows that that was always a part of your plan. So he spoke it to you for a reason. And after I heard that lesson, I had just kept thinking about all the different things since 2009, when I just started even doing videos and making my blog or whatever, that I told myself over and over again that I was going to do. And it's like I keep dragging my feet, that I already know that that window of time is about to close. So I always thought, well, okay, I know I'm supposed to do it anyway, so it's fine, because as long as I do it and it's meant for me, like, there's nothing that can stop that. And that is true to a certain extent, and that's what kind of hit me in the head and woke me up. You know, you're supposed to do certain things. There are certain things that God assigns to your life, but at the same time, you can't drag your feet and just do it when you feel like doing it, because at some point someone has to do it. And yes, you are the person who would be the best at doing it and bringing God's vision to life and doing it the right way, but if you don't do it, eventually somebody else is going to do it, because someone has to do it. And what sucks about that is, well, yeah, of course it's great that it's done, but how disappointing is that to know that God gave you a certain vision? And I know you guys know what I'm talking about, because I have had my moments where it's like, okay, I know this was from God. I know that he wanted me to do this. And I would be so sad if one of the visions that he spoke on my life, I saw it happening months from now or years from now, knowing that I was supposed to do it. And I would have to remember that the way that the other person did it, just because I dragged my feet, it may have been done right, but it wouldn't have been done the way that God wanted it done. And ever since that day, I just thought of how I can't keep dragging my feet on the ideas God has for me, because one, like I said, no one else is going to be able to do it the way that I was assigned to do it, or the way that you're assigned to do something. And then two, it's like I'm delaying my progress in life. And it's, how can God trust me with doing other things for him if I keep dragging my feet on this one little thing that I know he's been wanting me to do? And what's crazy is I have a whole list. And even in the preaching, when Pastor Troy was talking about, oh, maybe God will speak to you about doing a book, and he was using it with his story, because he wrote an amazing book that is such a blessing and you guys should definitely read. But there's a product that I've had, and it is some type of book, and I've been working on it all year, but it was completed probably 3 months ago. And the reason I haven't put it out is because I was waiting for my new website to be done. I wanted to get the concept right, I wanted it to get to the right people, and I wanted to have the next version of it ready when this one came out. And it's just, I found myself dragging my feet, and it's just, I stare at this book all the time, and it's like, you know what, if I don't start putting this out there, someone's going to do the same kind of concept, and then it's not going to be done the way that it was meant to be done. So with that being said, you guys will see that soon. But I just want you guys to take away from this video, like, whatever it is that you thought of in this video that you know God has been waiting for you to do, and you think that it's for you, let me just confirm that it is you. You're the one who's supposed to manifest it. You're the one who's supposed to bring his vision to life. And if you don't do it, you're just going to have to live with the fact that someone else is going to do it, but no one can do it the way that you're supposed to do it. So whatever that is, just put it out there. Just make it alive. Make that dream, that goal, that vision come true. Because if you don't do it, one, like I already said, somebody else is going to do it, but two, you are keeping someone from being blessed with whatever it is that God wants you to do, because he wants to utilize you. And you you need to do it, not even just for you, but because there's so many people that you couldn't even imagine that are counting on you. So I hope that this video helped you guys out and inspired you. And let me just end on saying you guys will finally see that book. And I'm going to get on it with all the other visions that God has spoke to me, because I am so done with delaying my progress in like God's plan for my life. And I hope that I have encouraged you guys to do the same.